So I learned so much this last few days, you know what I mean? No matter how much I make it clear that something's a joke, if I put it in type, some people aren't going to get it. They just don't see sarcasm in type, no matter how much you make it clear. And then they'll just spread their misinterpreted view of it and just walk around and start talking shit. And then so everybody that hears that crap that believes hearsay will just go right to believing it and not even, you know what I mean? Like, go to the source and find what I actually said. Go read it for themselves and see if they see the, instead. So I deal with just all these people that are afraid to even look at my shit. And I get that, They must have been triggered once. I said something that made them insecure about their beliefs or whatever, you know what I mean? Because I'm always hypothetical, I can easily go back and forth from thinking something, or, I can let go of beliefs like nothing. As soon as I see evidence that points out, anything contradictory. So I just, that's the way I am. And I don't mean to be, not exclusive, but excluding of people. You know what I mean? Like, I love everyone, and I realize that everybody's at their own stage, and I'm not gonna, get it right away. Like, that's okay. Like, when I was younger, shit, I don't know how many times people tried to tell me not to give the haters any power, and I didn't understand that, like, until really, like, lately, now that I know all the psychology that goes with that, So it really does come down to just ignoring it, not even making fun of them back to their face, because that is one way, but also bullying a bully back, they're just going to get more mad, and if they're bigger, then you're just going to get yourself beat up, right? Or if you're teamed up on, or whatever. So anyway, I need like a neck brace, and I definitely need to get the rest of my body checked out. I've got some major injuries, and I'm not going to go into it because nobody wants to hear me saying that I'm a victim. It doesn't matter how bad I got beat up, by how many people or for what reasons. People are just like, oh, you must have been causing the problem, and so high you didn't know what was going on or something. No, I was totally 100% sober and just excited to be dancing. For the first time in a year, the DJ told me, just come to dance, brother, you'll be safe. So I've got a permanent invite from Joan Shiva, the owner of the land, and Metzai, she told me I was allowed to be there and that I would be safe. And the guy that's got a restraining order, he's not supposed to be around me at all. I am not restricted. I don't have a restraining order at all. He's the one with the restraining order to stay away from me, and he violated that shit. He stayed and got right up in my face with 5 guys, and guess what, dude? They teamed up on me right in front of everyone, and because they villainized me, and because they all lied to the police in the same way, the police didn't believe my one story against the 5 gangsters, and I didn't get any attention. They didn't even ask me my story. They just drove me home. And, so the system bullied me and ignored my needs, so I think I've got a lawsuit against the police, and I've got like 10 violations to file, and restraining orders, and charges, and you know what I mean? I'm going to do all this shit to protect myself. Whit tells me not to call the police because blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to make a police report. Anytime anyone closes my gate, anytime anyone trespasses on my land without permission, anything else stolen, I'm going to sue people and make police reports. I am not doing any more work. I'm not getting any more drama. I'm letting the police help me. That's their job, is to be, the civil servants, peacekeepers. So I will make lawsuits, civil suits against anyone that deserves it, and I will de-escalate. I'm not going to give them any power. I'm not going to argue with them or anything. I know my rights, and I'm going to do whatever I want because, as long as it's within my legal bounds, then I've got nothing to worry about, dude. Like, I can call the cops a million times, and they're not going to give a shit. Even if I'm growing a few ganja plants, they'll walk right past those because they're here to help me feel safe. That's why. And all these people have been vulturing the shit out of me, and I do not feel safe. So sorry for the intense tones. I was very, very hurt, and nobody seemed to care. And then I tried to tell people what happened, and nobody even wants to hear it. They just start yelling at me. So I'm not going to say it on public spaces. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go get the doctors to check my jaw if it's broken, and my larynx and all these muscles here. I might have a neck brace. And I mean, I'm going to get all my body checked out. My hip is, everything is, okay. Anyway, I love you. I'm going to keep it positive. I'm going to de-escalate. I really am sorry if Sam's scrambling. She's running around telling people all these, like, more lies. Like, hello, if you want to know what I said, go look at my Facebook. I've been talking about it for this whole week, and it might be hard to look at, but there's lots of good stuff. Me and Uncle Whit talking about all of Simon's shenanigans and how he's been a problem for years. And anyway, it's all there. So if you're interested, evidence is everywhere on my YouTube channel. So